Hey guys, it's Brian here. Just wanted to show you guys what a typical day in my life looks like on Sunday. I use this day as a reset day, just do things I really enjoy and prepare for the work week. All of this helped me overcome the Sunday scaries, so yeah, if you're interested in that, this is what my day usually starts off like. So after I wake up, first thing I do is always get some sunlight in my room, make my bed and brush my teeth. I also weigh myself every day as I'm currently bulking right now and want to make sure I'm increasing my average weight steadily week to week. After I weigh myself, I get my journal and I go on a walk. If you couldn't tell already, I start my day off with no social media whatsoever, which prevents me from doom scrolling, staying in a negative loop, and lying in my bed all day. When I start the day off with something grounding like journaling or going on a walk, I feel so much better, and it really sets the tone for the day to be productive. I like to journal about my thoughts and some things I'm grateful for during the week. Doing this helps me plan for the week ahead, unjumbles my thoughts, and reels me back into reality, as sometimes I tend to think of too many things at once that it's hard to focus. Writing things down allows me to set it on a page so I can see my thoughts one by one clearly for how it is. I can't lie, one of my favorite things to do is journal on a bench with a nice view. I know, it looks performative as hell, but honestly it's so peaceful. Like the breeze was so nice on my skin and the trees were so calming, which is perfect for priming my mind for journaling. After that amazing session of journaling, I get home and make some breakfast. I whip up a salmon and egg breakfast muffin. I like to start my day off with a lot of healthy fats and protein, as it helps me feel satiated and super energized in the morning. I tend to eat a variety of things day to day, but this breakfast I always come back to just because of how good it makes me feel, and it tastes absolutely banging. After breakfast, I usually do my first errand of the day, which most of the time would be shopping for groceries, but since I bought all the ingredients the day before, I just went straight onto meal prepping my lunch for the work week ahead. I usually cook for ease and efficiency, so what that looks like is first I cook my carbs. I'm doing potatoes and rice for this week, so that would be just air frying the potatoes after chopping them up, and then cooking the rice in a rice cooker. Then I'd prepare my protein, which was lean beef mince, and I'd also have some leftover chicken from the day before, which I also used. Lastly, for every meal, I also put a serving of veggies with it. So altogether, I pair a carb with a protein and then a side of veggies, which makes 5 boxes that will last me the whole week. After I meal prep, the fun begins, and I prepare to go to the gym. I make this pre-workout bowl every single day, and I absolutely love it. It's made up of oats, a scoop of protein powder, berries, cinnamon, and honey. And I also felt a bit peckish, so I added 2 snake lollies on top of it. This meal literally has everything you need, which is a lot of carbs, which will fuel me for my workout, and it tastes incredible. While I eat my pre-workout meal, I do a bit of editing on some videos. I really enjoy creating these videos, and if you're new here, my goal with this channel is to make at least one person smile and just overall make someone feel better or motivated. If I can do that, then my work here is done. Anyways, after an hour my pre-workout meal digests, I down some pre-workout and I head off to the gym. I've got chest and arms today, and the pump was unreal this workout, so yeah, hope you guys enjoy my little gym montage. Alrighty, hope you guys enjoyed that epic gym montage, but now we go back home and make some lunch, which is some chicken, potatoes and veggies. And I also paired it with an apple. Like I said, I like to keep most of my meals simple, and honestly, a bit of hot sauce and seasoning makes anything to me taste good. This meal had a bunch of carbs and protein, which is perfect for a post-workout meal. After that, I shower, freshen up, and I decide to go on a trail walk, because I wanted to digest my meal. I like to hit 10,000 steps a day, and my watch keeps track, so I had a few more thousand to go at this point. During my trail walk, I encountered this dog named Darren, and it was really cute, and I even got to pet it. I also chatted with the dog owners for a little bit. They said they owned the dog for around 5 years, which I thought was pretty cool. Anyways, it started pissing out of nowhere, so I quickly went back home and then made dinner, which was another bowl of leftover chicken from earlier, veggies, but this time I used some rice. Of course, added the hot sauce with it, and once again, tastes pretty good. I feel like when you have dishes on rotation that are quick to make and you can make without even thinking, that taste pretty good and also fuel you properly, it's such a life hack. After dinner, I cleaned the heap of dishes that were waiting for me at the end of the day and then winded down with some table tennis with my mom. Honestly, I could play hours with her because 1, she's really good at it, and 2, she's very competitive, which makes it a lot of fun. Anyways, got the dub as per usual. Here's the game winning point. And and then I felt a bit peckish, so while my parents ate dinner, I made some dessert, which was a little yogurt bowl with almond butter and some berries, and ate with them. I then brushed my teeth and then get ready for the start of the work week on Monday, feeling honestly rejuvenated. Hey Google, set an alarm at 5 AM.
Alright, your alarm's set for tomorrow at 5 AM.
I feel like I don't get the Sunday scaries as much anymore, because most of the time I have days like this. By doing things with intent that help set me up for the next week, like meal prepping and actively not going on my phone checking social media, I feel way more productive, calmer, and prepared for the week ahead. I also engage in activities that actively fill my cup, which for me personally is being active and spending time with family. As you saw in the video, I went to the gym, went on a walk, and also played table tennis with my mom, all in which helps me wind down. I'm not saying if you follow this day to a T you will somehow feel like $1,000,000, but for me personally, having days like this rejuvenates me and makes me overall happy. So find what works for you. Anyways, that's all from me, and hope you guys enjoyed my productive Sunday. Peace.